What's going on, people? It's your boy the Black Glove, and I'm here to put my 2 cents in with everyone else is on Advanced Warfare. Yeah, I've seen the trailer too, just like you guys, just like everyone else, and I mean, I've been looking around at the reviews and other people's thoughts. I shared mine on Twitter, but I wanted to make a video talking about it because you know me, I always got to do that. But, I mean, you got to take this with a grain of salt. I say it every time. People who've been around for a while know I say it every time. You got to take it with a grain of salt. This is a campaign footage teaser. I mean, it's not like it was a multiplayer reveal or anything like that. It's campaign footage. The same thing with Ghost, same thing with Black Ops 2. There's a lot of things that you're going to see in the teaser that aren't necessarily going to be in the multiplayer. So once again, you can't get your hopes up. I made a video in the past. I made a Black Ops 2 equals Blacklight Retribution video. I was basing that on the trailer footage, the teaser footage. We saw the drones, we saw all that stuff, and it really looked like it was going to be a futuristic first-person shooter. And what happened with Black Ops 2, although yeah, they did incorporate drones and a few other things like the Wally, but for the most part, that game stuck to pretty much traditional, modern Call of Duty. It didn't really get too futuristic at all. You know, most of the stuff that bugged people out that seemed futuristic was all campaign stuff. You know, especially things like the sniper rifle that could shoot through walls and see through walls. I mean, that's just stuff that bugged people out, and in the end, it turned out to be campaign stuff, not multiplayer stuff. In this situation, it seems like that might change a little bit. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, a lot of things in this teaser probably won't be in multiplayer, or if they are, it's not going to be the way people think. I've heard a lot of videos and seen streams of people saying, well, your new class setups are going to be, everybody has an exosuit and you equip it with certain things based on perks and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't work for Sledgehammer. We don't work for Sledgehammer. This is all speculation. I personally think that it's just as equally possible that these exosuits, the mech suit, all these different abilities could be kill streaks. It's as equally possible that that's the case. And that your actual starting setup in your classes will just be based off of perks and things like that. It may be possible that not everybody can wall jump, or not everybody can super jump. Not everybody has super strength or a big ass Gatling gun and heavy armor. You know, we don't know how it's going to work out. But, you know, it's just, this is the time where people speculate. The hype train's rolling and everybody's all excited for the game. And that's cool. That's fine. I'm not going to talk about it. But one thing I will say is, there are a hell of a lot of elements from other games in this game. I think it's really evident that Activision was worried about games like Titanfall and games like Blacklight Retribution. You know, Blacklight Retribution is actually doing pretty well on the PlayStation 4. It's surprisingly exactly how I wanted it to be, which is being released on a console, people can actually appreciate the quality work that it was, and that it actually still is. But you know, clearly Activision was worried about the competition out there, and they said, you know what, we need to step our game up a little bit. You know, there's a huge hype train around Titanfall, and despite the fact that the hype train around Titanfall has actually died down, they understand the concept of competition in changing the scenery. You know, having a first-person shooter that's not a modern combat-based first-person shooter. So it's just as equally possible that they go either futuristic with this one in the multiplayer, or they keep it familiar and only add certain things. It's just as equally possible either way. So don't get your hopes up, guys. I don't know, man. It's just how it's been with the last few Call of Duties. Ghost was the same way. You know, people are talking about the drones that fly around and shit like that. Well, that was in Ghost. That was in Black Ops 2. It's not new. You know, the walking tank, that's been around too. Now, hover bikes, things like that, I don't think that's going to be in multiplayer. The weapons from the trailer look pretty much like we've already been accustomed to. We've seen LMGs, assault rifles, SMGs, pistols. It's pretty much the same stuff we're accustomed to. I think in the end, what people want from this game is fun. You can't put it simpler than that. They just want to have fun. They don't want a game that takes all the fun away. And I think that in the end, Call of Duty Ghosts kind of played it a little bit too safe. The maps were a little bit too large for people. The kill streaks weren't fun. They weren't overpowered. The weapons aren't really overpowered. I mean, I feel like the weapon balance is pretty legit in Call of Duty Ghosts. And in the end, a lot of people haven't had fun with it because it seems boring based on that. They want a big flashy game with all the explosions, all the excitement. Black Ops 2 was the other side of the spectrum. It was too competitive. Head glitches everywhere, overpowered weapons, not balanced properly. Connections were horrible. It's just one of those things where you can't win. So don't get your hopes up with this new Call of Duty, but I will say this. If they are changing up the franchise and trying new things, I think that's a step in the right direction. Do I have faith that this game is going to do well or be fun? Not yet. That remains to be seen. Take it all with a grain of salt and wait for the multiplayer reveal, guys. Anyway, that's my commentary. It's been your boy, The Black Love. I'll talk more about this game in my next video. Just want to get some quick thoughts out. And that's it. Peace.